So sorry, it was my battery. So sorry for this, Mr. Torres. This is, as I said, this is the following steps of the harvesting data by Professor Kluge. And in the following slide, in this slide, we have the link between Professor Kluge and SIA, and you have three pictures of key people of SIA. You have Alexander Nix, you have Steve Bannon, who was the vice president, and Robert Mercer. And you have it's an explanation of the different links and how the links were created. And in my following part, I will speak about Trump election and the links between SIA and Trump election. As I said in my first steps, SCL and SIA was interested by the way it was possible to influence people, and they wanted to invest in this science in politic field. At the beginning, the links between Trump and SIA were not clear, but SIA started to play an important role in Trump election, and at this moment we were in 2016, and so SIA started to play an important role in Trump campaign in 2013 when Stephen Bannon, sorry, I said Stephen, but it is Stephen. It actually is Stephen Bannon. When this guy, who was an investor at the beginning, a simple investor of SIA, was appointed to the position of campaign director. At the beginning of SIA creation, Stephen Bannon was a simple president and investor of the company, and he was appointed to the position of director campaign. So you have a guy who was appointed to the position of director campaign, who worked in a political film, SIA, actually the name SIA, the film SIA, which was trying to micro-targeting people in function of their psychological characteristic. So it was the beginning of the problem, and it was revealed that Trump used SIA services to target people with specific ads in function of their psychological characteristic, and it's also played a role to determine strategic and specific places to go during Trump election. So if they analyze it was better to be in this city than another city, thanks to SIA services, thanks to the data analyze. Trump election, the Trump team used their analyze to make a choice of the different location where they had to go. So it also played a role to determine specific places to go. And they analyze millions of data points to identify the most persuadable voter and the issue they care about, and then they send them messages, specific messages, personal political messages or advertisement to, as I said, move them to action. And this is a picture which presented different men, and you know the three. The first is Stephen Bannon. You have Alexander Nix. You have a man. You have the man I didn't present is actually Christopher Willie, and we will speak about it in the following parts. And you have the researcher Professor Kugan, but you know it. And in my following slides, you have an example of what could be the messages or the advertisement people received in function of their characteristic of their psychological characteristic. So it's very interesting to read the messages in the picture, in this picture. They used to thanks to these messages, they could predict and influence choices at the ballot box. And all these things, although Facebook platform policy allowed only collection friends data to improve user experience in the app and bear it being sold or used for advertisement. So at this moment, SIA was did illegal things, because at the beginning Professor Kugan just collected data and also the friends data, but they did not sell anything, or they did not make advertising for political or commercial things. No, they only made his research, and that's enough. But SIA used SIA and Stephen Bannon through the Trump campaign used this thing and this science, this behavioral science, to influence people by advertising or by by advertising this stuff. So at this moment, SIA did illegal things, and voters in 17 states were polluted every day by online advertising, and SIA also used social media to send messages. And the firm claimed in this way that it really boosted donation and turnout and contributed to Trump victory. As we know, some of the data clearly came from profiles company was not supposed to have access, rather than being fairly available to harvest. So at this moment it was clearly illegal. But it's interesting to know how Facebook reacts and how this scandal was revealed to the world. And actually, it was thanks to Christopher Willie. You have in the following slide a picture of Christopher Willie. And so it was thanks to Christopher Willie, who worked actually in CIA and participated to his creation, who blew the whistle and said, and this is his owning word, but he says, yes. So he said the following words. He said, "We exploited Facebook to harvest millions of people's profiles. We built models to exploit what we knew about them and target their inner demons. That was the basis the entire company was built on." So it was clear that all we said was right. And actually, Christopher Willie affirmed that it was clearly true thing. He also admitted it was a sort of, and he used this big name, it was a sort of propaganda to qualify CIA action. So when the scandal came up, Christopher Willie used this big name of propaganda. And so this is crazy, because at the beginning we had just simple scientist research, and at the end we will use words like propaganda, and we speak about illegal things. So this is a crazy path between in a crazy evolution, because the beginning and the end. So about Facebook, it was a scandal. It was a big company, and it was actually the biggest scandal Facebook had to face. And this polemic made Facebook stock exchange price dropped about 10%. And this is, you can see in the following slide, the lines clearly dropped since this moment, and this is the moment CIA scandal was revealed to the moment. So the stock exchange price dropped about 10%, and it was clearly the worst decrease since Facebook reaction. And in reaction to this, Facebook declared they absolutely didn't know CIA was harvesting data with their app, because this is your digital was a Facebook app. So they declared they absolutely didn't know about the harvesting, and the harvesting company like CIA were doing. And in order to protect them, it was revealed that they admitted their lack of knowledge. But it was clearly a strategy to protect them for legal attacks. And this is the end of my presentation. I just want to add a thing. If you want to have more information about this topic, as I made it, you can watch the movie The Great Hack, which is on Facebook, on Netflix platform, and I recommend this documentary because it's very interesting, and you have a lot of interview